That is the second product which I wanted to talk about. Now the third or the last part of the presentation talks about once you have a messaging backbone in place, you have an ESB in place, Enterprise Service Bus, which is message broker, to take care of building your integration code. So you're all set to easily extend the reach of your enterprise and embrace the newer channels that we spoke about in the beginning. So, I mean, when I say new channels, I'm essentially referring to 4 things here. One is mobile, which is we are seeing the huge explosion, a lot of interest on mobile at this point. So if you have an enterprise which has an ESB in place, it's very simple to get onto the mobile channel. Similarly, cloud or big data. Big data is trying to get data from so many other sources which was not possible before this, and doing the analytics on top of that, and social. And let's look at these one by one. I am on chart 24. Hopefully it shows by now, which shows you the evolution of the enterprise systems. So back in 1960s, the era was the mainframe, cakes kind of an era. The systems which were thought to be cutting edge were transaction-oriented systems. Distributed transaction has started coming up. And then and if you see this chart that I have there, it's not that gave way to the next wave. No. On top of that wave, we saw service-oriented architecture wave. So when SOA happened, the previous wave was the reason which gave birth to SOA. We started seeing the need for granular, self-contained services which could act as building blocks for a larger application. And I mean, I see the picture is very small there, but the backbone of SOA is an enterprise service bus. So you have a connectivity layer, an enterprise service bus, which is the logic which is going to make these services talk to each other. And then now what we are seeing is the new era or the next big wave, which is the wave of social, mobile, cloud, and big data. Now let's see, how are you going to expand the connectivity that you have in place and embrace these 4 new challenges? How would you take care of mobile, of cloud, big data, and social? So let's get started with cloud. So I'm on chart number 25. It'll take a while to come up, I guess. So when we talk of cloud, you have some systems within your enterprise, which is what we call on-premise. So on-premise systems are the ones that you already have. There could be different ways of going on to cloud. Mostly what we are seeing is where you go and you or your customers who you are working with go, and they want a service on the cloud to be integrated with their on-premise system. Like for instance, a company has all its systems working on like on-premise. They want to go for CRM. They do not want to buy a CRM. They go and they take the CRM from Salesforce. So what you will need to do is CRM functionality is going to come to you from the cloud, but that CRM is data from your systems inside your enterprise. That is where integration comes. So Salesforce, of course, gives you the facility in terms of the CRM that they are providing, but the data which is going to drive that is back on your premise. So the integration between cloud system and on-premise system becomes your next thought. So again, to do that, you could start building your own code, and that's always an option. You could do that. Then again, you are spending time and energy into doing something which an infrastructure should provide. So what we have there is, we have this product I'll just talk about, which provides you a lot of templates. And there are again templates is again like patterns. So pre-made templates which tell you if you want to integrate Salesforce, this is how you do it. And a host of SaaS application. And this product particularly, it's called WebSphere Cast Iron. This has been one product where we have seen extremely small integration cycle, as less as 3 days. 3 days, couple of weeks is what it takes to have your on-premise system integrated with the cloud application. I mean, that's normally the time which with some big bang product the install and setup takes. Cast Iron is an extremely intuitive offering. It is completely, configuration driven. The whole thing is we have just configuration, no coding approach. There are ways to define templates, and then you can create your newer templates. And it supports a broad range of cloud and on-premise applications. You have ready-made connectors for on-premise applications like SAP.NET, Oracle, and so on, and templates for a host of cloud offerings. like Salesforce, CRM on demand, Amazon, all these cloud options. So this product lets you easily integrate your application which are on the inside the enterprise with the ones which are there on the cloud. Next big that we are going to look at is mobile. So, if you want to extend some services to the mobile device, again, it's your enterprise data which is eventually going to go there. So if a bank wants to offer a feature of notifying its customers if their account balance goes below the minimum balance. So I'm not talking of SMS alone here. I'm talking of notification framework for the smartphone. SMS is of course one way to do that. So the information to do that, to make that decision, has to come from the backend. And again, the whole set of integration challenges come up. You have a new channel, mobile. It has a different set of protocols it follows, different data format, like JSON is what we use to transmit data from mobile. And you have the enterprise, which is talking some different protocol, running on some different enterprise systems. So again, here we have the IBM Mobile Foundation, which is there, which is a set of product, much more than just integration. But if you just talk of integration here, the whole IBM Mobile Foundation is a topic in